everyone, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Lulu, and today we have a party request from, let me see, bad playing on my part, hold on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have, a party request from Robert. Thank you so much, Robert, and Robert requested, "You're Gonna Miss Me, Baby," Von Stevie Ray. That is not his name. It's Stevie Ray Vaughan. They messed it up, but that's okay. Double Door in Zack Rosicka and Courageous Blues Band. Well, we're about to find out if it is in fact Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think they're doing a cover. Anyways, let's jump right into it. Here we go. Oh, and of course, I've heard of Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I have heard of the song "You're Gonna Miss Me, Baby," and it's very good. If you know me well, or know me just at all, I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan is my idol. He's like up there with Meatloaf, Tony Shalhoub, Emma Watson. I tacked on to weird people. I do love Tony Shalhoub. Oh my gosh, my knees. But I have heard the song. It's a really good song. This is not my favorite song by him, or my favorite song in general. My favorite song in general, and by Stevie Ray Vaughan, is "Pride and Joy." That is my favorite song, and I have been known to listen to that as a pump-up song before an FFA event. Most likely, D3 officer stuff, or, Lord, what else? It's fixing to be area officer stuff here in a little bit, but you got some time. Till April. Then I really have to start worrying. But let's just jump right into this. This is "You're Gonna Miss Me, Baby" by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Double Door in Zack in the Contagous Blues Band. Here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna miss me, little baby, the day that I'm gone. You're gonna miss me, little darling, the day that I'm gone. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, won't be back at all. You can try to get me back, baby, with all your tricks and charms. You can try to get me back, baby, with all your tricks and charms. Well, when all your games are over, you'll be left with empty arms.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there. So I gotta do some forewarning right here. So this is a cover from, it is a good cover, but, Stevie Ray Vaughan is one of my all-time favorite singers. Like, absolutely. He's in the top 3. And, he's my second favorite one. And he wrote, he's saying my favorite song. So I'm going to be very critical of this band, and don't take it to heart, but He did sing it very well, but he did not sing it like Stevie Ray Vaughan would sing it. He like tried his best to have that like southern kind of bluesy twang. I didn't hear it that much. It kind of, you're gonna get mad at me for saying this, but the way he like saying like this one word reminded me like so much of Elvis. It really did. And they weren't bad, but they were not Stevie Ray Vaughan, if you know what I mean. Because you can't beat Stevie Ray Vaughan, and you can't even come close to it. But because I love Stevie Ray Vaughan, I truly do. But you just can't beat it because he was really good. But they did do a really good job. But it's not as great as Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now, don't take it to heart. He's still great. He's a great singer. They're great guitarists. But they're not Stevie Ray Vaughan, if you know what I mean. They're not him. But still really good. So let's get right back to it.
Darling, too damn far to run me wrong. You have run me ragged, darling, too damn far to run me wrong. Well, when all your games are over, you'll be left with empty arms. You're gonna miss me, little baby, the day that I'm gone. Yeah, you're gonna miss me, little baby, the day that I'm gone. In the morning, won't be back at all.
Okay, so I'm gonna preface this again. The guy that's singing is not bad, and not any of the members of the band are bad whatsoever. They're doing a great job, better than I could do. But if you're gonna sing Stevie Ray Vaughan, if you're gonna play something like that Stevie Ray Vaughan did, you've gotta sell it a little more than that. I'm not saying that they were terrible, but they weren't like as good as Stevie Ray Vaughan. And no laughing. But seriously, like, Stevie Ray Vaughan just had the it factor. No offense, I see no it factor in that. And that is, of course, just my opinion. Someone could think this is the greatest band of all time, and they could be exactly right. But this is just not my favorite band of all time. Mine is Stevie Ray Vaughan and Charlie Pride. And Reba McEntire, of course. But, I mean, you can't... the only problem with the guy singing is he didn't have the best bluesy voice like Stevie Ray Vaughan had, because Stevie Ray Vaughan it was from Texas, so he already has sort of a southern accent. And of course, I haven't heard him speak, or I didn't meet him in person, so I can't tell you exactly how deep his accent is. But I can tell you he probably did have an accent. And but like even when you sing, you couldn't get rid of the accent, and so that kind of went into his bluesy music, went into the bluesy voice. But this guy, for me, he didn't really have a bluesy voice. He didn't have that like kick in his throat. He didn't have it. But he was pretty good with the guitar. But he would like they all were really good, better than I could do. I'm not criticizing. Well, yeah, I am criticizing them, but it's not like I'm saying they're terrible. I'm just saying they're not Stevie Ray Vaughan good. But they're going away from the factor of Stevie Ray Vaughan. They did an amazing job. He sang pretty well. He didn't have a voice crack or anything. He did really good, and the instrumentals were really good. So it was better than I could do. But it's just he didn't have the Stevie Ray Vaughan it factor. But then again, for someone that like just heard Stevie Ray Vaughan like one time, or just heard this song by him, and they weren't like one of them all-time favorites, or they weren't like raised on him or anything, but like I could see why you might but just because I've listened to Stevie Ray Vaughan like the vast majority of my life, and he's been one of my favorites for the vast majority of my life. I just prefer Stevie Ray Vaughan's over this, but I can say this one is pretty good. So, if you have any more suggestions for, what is this? Zack Rosicka and the Contagious Blues Band, please drop that down in the comments. We'd like to check it out, and we really appreciate it. We also have, if you'd like to see the original video watch today, that's in the description table, along with the Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, where you can get pretty requests, and our prices are listed in the community tab on YouTube and in the community tab on YouTube and in the description. If you like, check it out, and we really appreciate it. We also have our social media page, P.O. Box, Amazon contribution list, Amazon wish list, and our Amazon wish lists and Amazon shop in the descriptions if you like to check it out, and we really appreciate it. We also have our shop in the description if you like to check it out, and we really appreciate it. As always, guys, I hope you are having a marvelous day, and it continues to be a exciting week. Bye!